Welcome back to another episode of Modsauce with John, Michael, and Marina. Hello. Today we're going to look at the improvements we made to the base since last time. This part of the base is just for the blacksmith slash smeltery and entrance to our public mine. So today, let's get started. So last episode we made the smeltery, and this episode we're going to use the smeltery to make some advanced tools to be used for mining. Marina has already taken the liberty to make her own hammer. Let's see that hammer. Look at that. Isn't that special? This hammer is made out of stone. It's got diamond and emerald enhancements and I believe redstone, and it looks like lapis on the end for luck, and the redstone for speed. So we'll be making something like that in a few minutes. So I've also added on a few more of the lava powered furnaces. So I have 15 altogether. Last episode I talked about the construction of this, and this episode over the break we just added more of them to give us all as much furnaces as we needed. This is the entrance to our mine that we've made stairs down, and by using the large hammer we're able to cut down a 3x3 stairs. Don't do that. Okay, and we've also used the better barrels to hold most of our stuff that we've gotten from the mine. Yep. It's awesome. These hold up to 64 stacks of whatever the unit stacks in, so most bricks will be stored in 64 blocks of 64 stacks. We've used the drying racks here to display our tools that we've made, and we used the saw to make the strips to outline it so it's more like a tool shelf. That's the saw that we've used. And we have bookshelves to hold all of our smelting books and any other books that we find for crafting and whatnot. We've made the extra utilities trash can to throw away some of our stuff, and we've used the strips also to outline the door to give it a little extra pizzazz. We used the shelves here to hold all the patterns for the smelting things that we're going to be using later today. And so let's get there you go. And let's get on with this. So we've added iron ore to the smelter. Smelter, if you could see up in there, it's actually 9 blocks high, so I can put a whole stack of iron ore in here, and I've already done that earlier, and right now we have 71 iron. So what I want to do is build the materials for a large hammer. So I've built these patterns out of putting gold in the smelter, and then using the stone items here to pour gold over it, and it makes the forms. So let's just make the hammerhead. So this is going to use about 8 iron out of our pool. And now I want to make the large plate cast, and I need 2 of those. The pattern for the large hammer is 2 of the large plates, the hammerhead, and a tool rod of the tough tool rod. Now we're going to make these 3 parts out of iron, and we've already made the tough paper rod out of paper, and you can do that just by getting any amount of paper and put it in the parts table, and just go like that and make it just like you would with cobble. And the purpose of the paper version, we need 2 of those. Purpose of the paper is to give you extra modifiers. So when you make a normal tool like this hammer, this is a stone hammer, and this has 3 modifiers remaining. And you can use that to add up to 3 modifiers like mossy or sharpness, or redstone or lapis. But since we're making a nice metal one, we want to give it an extra modifier for future upgrades. So I believe we're all set to make this. So now I just need the iron head, the 2 iron large plates, and throw in a paper handle. And you'll see how this one is now 4 modifiers. So I gain an extra modifier when I use the paper. And it sacrificed a little bit of the durability, but I'm going to, at a later episode, add the thermal expansion batteries to it to give it power instead of durability. So right now I just want to make this, and now go back to the improvements. Right now the mining level is redstone, and I want to bump that up, so I'm going to add a diamond to it. And by doing the diamond, you'll see now I can go up to obsidian. So I can get obsidian, I can get redstone, lapis, gold, silver, all those things that you'd normally need a diamond pick for, or at least an iron pick for. So that's my first upgrade. Now you'll see I have 3 upgrades left. I want to put on redstone to make this faster. Right now the speed is 2.4, which is very slow, and each time I add this, I can add 2 at a time. Let's do this, because it's gonna... So I'm using 45, so it'll only take... That bumps it up to redstone level 1. So now it's at mining speed of 4.8. So I could, if I wanted to, bump this up one more, I believe. So this is going to use 2 modifiers for speed. And 1 more. So now my mining speed is 7.6. So we're going to take this out to the dungeon, or I'm sorry, to the mine, and test the speed between a axe with a mining speed of 1.6 and one that has a mining speed of 7.6. And you'll see I still have 1 modifier left that I'm going to use for lapis in a little while. And let's go. Where are you at? Okay. Alright, so we came down here, and I made these little mining stations that have a tool station to repair your tools, a crafting table, and a chest with some cobble in it to repair your cobble-based tools. And we're going to go down to the bedrock, so I made another layer here for another mining level there. Here's a ravine. I made a fence here to keep everybody from staying and not falling down. And now we're down to bedrock. So just for yucks, we're going to test the stone hammer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So about 2.5 to 3 seconds to make one layer. So here's the iron hammer that we just upgraded. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So not to mention that, but we can get the redstone with this tool and all the irons that we want. So this is a great tool to have. I'll try and make one for everybody in our team here. And that's about it for the tools. So one other thing I wanted to tell you about with the Tinkers Construct Smelter is normally you'll see that we have a lot of iron left over. And one thing that's discussed about the smelter is that it doubles the ores. But it's usually hard to get a whole bunch of it out if you only have one casting bin. And right now we have 47 ingots in there, so I would have to do this at least 4 times, 5 times, and then do 2 ingots by taking our ingot pattern. And putting the ingot there. But what I've done, and I've upgraded the smeltery, is I've added drains all around the bottom with casting bins here. So now for 47, I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 9 is 45. 46. 47. Now it's clear. I've just emptied the entire smeltery of 47 ingots and just go around and pick it up. So that's how we can double all of our ores that we have. Now not all the ores are smeltable in this. There are a few ores that are not, but most of them are. So we're going to put our redstone back, and that's it for the smeltery. That's it for starting of our mine. We'll be using our new hammers a lot during the next couple episodes off camera to get the ores to build machines, and I'm going to do a thermal expansion episode in the coming videos, and also we're going to get into Ars Magic and Foamcraft for magic. And so now I would like to pause and go see what the rest of my team is doing. 1 second. Alright, we're back, and let's go see the status of the rest of Michael and Marina's houses so far. Let's put my iron away, put the cobble that I mined in here, double click. That takes all the... Alright. So let's go see what Marina is doing. She's getting a little bit farther in her house. She's been mining out of the most of us. So she's got some nice stuff going on here. And she'll get a block of 64 diamonds already. Whereas if you saw my chest, I had 3, and I just used 1 today. Oh, let's see what the new hammer does. 11 points to a zombie. Not all bad. Thank you, Marina. Oh, there goes your glider. And as you can see from the top here, you have a good view of Michael's house. He's got ouch. So Michael's over there, and he's waving to us right there on camera. And he's got the farm that's keeping us all alive right now. Let's go over and see his house so far. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, we'll get there this way. And we'll take the long way. It's safer. The hammers are good against undead, so they do, but not creepers. Okay. Alright, open the door. Alright, here's a close-up of our farm that we've been using to keep everybody alive. Oh. Not right now. The salt is useful for the Pam's harvest stuff, for food. So we may get into the food later, but you don't have to keep it right now for the salt. Okay. So last time we came and, and Michael had built this, just the shell of his house. Now it's coming together pretty good. You can see Michael's died at least once. That's a cool way of making it look like a kitchen cabinet. And Michael, oh yeah, these are the micro blocks that we used in the other room, but these are the darker oak. Oh, from logs, I think, right? Yep. So that looks really good. So that's a nice border for the, and these are just covers of some type. That looks awesome. And even the border around the cobblestone. This is coming together really well. Very good. Well, we'll keep popping in each episode to see the progress here. And Michael will be leading the Thaumcraft video in the next few days. And I'll probably do my next episode on Botania, because Botania has a really good way of converting rotten flesh into leather. And we can always use more leather, right? Yes. And I think that's going to wrap it up today's video. Yeah. And everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time on our modsauce videos. Thanks.